There are few former steam era railway lines in Melbourne that have been converted into trails nowadays. Today I'm going to ride three of the forgotten railway route. Good morning. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and it's now only 2 degrees. I'm currently at Elsternwick railway station. This is where the former railway, Rosstown Railway, starts. So this is the Elsternwick station. And this main road is the Glenhuntry Road. And this is Rideau Parade. That's the direction of the Rosstown Railway line. Start from this station. And I'm stuck riding now. See you later. So while you're watching the route, I'm going to give you a bit of information regarding this Rosstown Railway. This Rosstown Railway was operating between 1875 and 1916. It runs between Elsternwick stations and Oakleigh station. So it was built by William Murray Ross to transport the sugar beet to his mill and the refined product to Port Melbourne. Apparently his business doesn't last long, so his mill stopped production and the railway line started to being abandoned. So most of the track has been removed and the land was sold for housing development. Some parts of the land has been converted into parks and trails as well. So you can see on this road sign, it shows the direction of the Rosstown Railway Trail. So this is the direction of the Rosstown Railway Trail to Oakleigh, and start from here. That's the place that the railway track still remained as a trail. I used to live in this area, so I know this area quite well. This Gun Reserve is an outstanding in the heart of Ormond. It was developed by the local council in 1920 but was called Ormond Park. Meanwhile, in the 1964, they decided to rename this park after Ernest Edwin Gunn, the former mayor of the former Caulfield City Council. It was just 5 minutes walk away from the nearby Ormond station. I believe the defunct and demolished Rosstown Sugar Mill was located here in the corner of Oakleigh Road and Konang Road. As you might not know, the suburb of Carnegie was originally called as Rosstown. It was named after William Ross until they changed it to Carnegie in 1909. From some of the unproven sources suggest that the name of Carnegie was named after the American philanthropist Andrew Carnegie.
Let me show you something.
I'm currently in Oakleigh Station in Oakleigh, obviously. So this is the end of the Rosstown Railway Trail. It's also the end of the Heritage Rosstown Railway. So now I'm going to take a short break and I'm going to ride all the way to Fairfield along the former Heritage Steam Era Railway. It calls Outer Circle Line, and now it calls an Anniversary Trail or the Outer Circle Trail. Alright. The suburb of Hillsdale was named after James Winston Hughes. He is the former mayor of the city of Oakleigh who lobbied heavily for a new station in this area during 1920s. So without Mr. Hughes' effort, Hillsdale Railway Station will not be seen nowadays. I believe most of the Melbourne young generation never ever heard about this Outer Circle Railway line.
Really?
Let me give you some introduction. This Outer Circle Railway is a very short-lived railway line in Eastern Melbourne that connects between Oakleigh Station in the south and the Fairfield Station in the north. It's only operated for 3 years from 1890. So in the current days, most of the track has been removed, and the only remaining operating parts is the Elsternwick line from Camberwell Station to Elsternwick Station that has been reopened after the closure. The Anniversary Trail. I am now at Elsternwick Station, one of the remaining stations still operating in Outer Circle Line, but now they call as the Elsternwick Line. So this station is the terminus of the Elsternwick Line, and this railway station is not the original station, and the original location is slightly away from this current location. So this is a rebuilt station for Elsternwick line after they abandoned the Outer Circle line. Okay, so I'm now at Turek Road Bridge. Here's a bit of information. Let's see what they say. Burwood Station was opened on 30th of May 1890 between the name of Parkville. So Burwood Station was used to name Parkville, named after a nearby hardware house, the residence of William James Irvine, okay? So it changed to Burwood on 1st of August 1909, probably after the Burwood Road. So this is a bit of the history of this Burwood Station and Turek Road Bridge. I believe that's the one that they mentioned, Turek Road Bridge. So Burwood station is the one I came from. I've just passed by. A very small station. So there's another signboard. This is something confused me, a bit confused me. So on the previous signboard, information board, it actually mentioned that Burwood station used to call Parkville station. But now you can see from here, that's the direction I come from. There's the Burwood station, and then there's a Parkville station. So I'm not too sure what's happening from this map. So you can tell the whole area is Parkville, but why there's another Parkville station, I'm not sure. So I'm gonna go home and check online and keep you updated. Okay, so apparently I'm here. Burwood station is here. That's where I come from. So I rode all the way, now I'm here. So that's mean the next one I'm gonna meet is the Parkville station. Okay, let's go. Alright, here's the answer. So this Parkville station was originally named as Parkville Hill Station on 7th of May 1906. It changed the name to Parkville Station when the original Parkville Station changed to Burwood. So now it solved the confusion that I realized. I strongly believe someone had made a mistake here by putting Mount Albert Road sign on this bridge. It shall be Canterbury Road, and this bridge shall be Mount Albert Road instead of Canterbury Road. Maybe I should call the council and tell them their mistake. Alright, I'm now at the former location of the Dibdin station. It's a demolished station, part of the Outer Circle line. It's now demolished, and I believe it's over this area. That's the station location, and there's the book route. It says the Dibdin station was named after Dibdin estate owned by Mr. D.C. SQ. So he said, and Dibdin station is part of the Outer Circle line, and so I'm going to cross the Buck Road now and continue to Fairfield. Let's go. SQ station opened in March 1891 but closed at April 1893. So it's only operate for roughly 2-3 years. Start from this point. This road is called Chandler Highway. Okay, that's the fun fact about this highway. It is considered as one of the shortest highway in the world. It's not the shortest, but it's considered one of the shortest. So the whole highway is only takes 1.5 kilometer. Yeah, 1.5 kilometer. So at the front will be the entrance of the M3 Eastern Freeway in Melbourne. Turning left we'll go towards City, turning right we'll go towards Ringwood and connect to Eastlink all the way to the south and reach Mornington. Alright, I will continue on this trail. Fairfield will be not far away. Alright, let's go. This is the M3 Eastern Freeway facing Ringwood direction. This white median strip was originally allocated for the planned Doncaster Railway line that has been long waiting for decades. So I'm currently in Chandler Park. So I believe the Outer Circle Railway Trail or the anniversary trail ends earlier before here, before the entrance of, the starting point of the Chandler Freeway. So you can see from, this is where I come from, and then you can see a steel bridge. This steel bridge is actually a heritage building as well. It's a brick and steel layered viaduct built for the railway crossing for the Outer Circle line for the Yarra River, to cross the Yarra River. Apparently after the whole Outer Circle line was abandoned, so they changed the whole bridge into a road bridge and make it part of the Chandler Freeway. Chandler Highway. So the Chandler Highway will be ending at the other side of the bridge. So once you cross the bridge, you have gone through the shortest highway in the world, 1.5 kilometers. The anniversary trail stops here doesn't mean that the whole Outer Circle railway lines ends here. It's actually go further on the bridge all the way to Fairfield. So that's the remaining part of the Outer Circle line. Unfortunately, they didn't build the trail. Okay, I'm here in Fairfield Station. That's the end of the former Outer Circle line. So, big sculpture. So now I'm going to head towards west and then start going to ride on another heritage abandoned steam era former railway line, the Inner Circle line. See you then. this is the Rosstown station. That's the western end of the Inner Circle Railway line. And I'm currently heading to their branch line in Edinburgh Gardens instead of following the trails towards the next station. So this garden, the Edinburgh Garden, is one of the starting point of the Inner Circle Line. Inner Circle Line is a very short steam era railway that has been abandoned and has been converted into trail as well. So it's only 3 stations, one in Edinburgh, and then the other end is in Royal Park on Farfield line. That station is still available. I'm currently at WT Peterson Oval in Edinburgh Gardens of North Fitzroy. This is the oval. So this oval used to be home ground of former Aussie Rose Club, Fitzroy Football Club. Fitzroy Football Club used to be one of the earliest football club in Victoria. Used to play in VFL before the launch of AFL, and then they end up merged with Brisbane Bears and become the club today based in Brisbane, the Brisbane Lions. I believe the station is built to accommodate this football club. Oh well, I'm gonna start riding.
That's all right.
That's the first evidence I see, the train tracks crossing the road. So this is the second evidence I found for the Inner Circle route. This building you can see is a old design of Melbourne style railway station. So it currently being used as a neighborhood house. It was fantastic that this railway station is still remain here. It's not being demolished. Stay as a heritage building. Okay, I'll try to go around and have a look. Alright, bingo, I found it. So, you mentioned here the building was constructed in 1888 as the North Carlton Railway Station in the Inner Circle Line between Royal Park and Rosstown Station. Royal Park Station, that's the end of the Inner Circle Line. So apparently Inner Circle Line is a merging railway line with Farfield line. So this is This is the upfield line, you can tell. The railway crossing. Okay, I'm going to continue to go on Capital Trail.